Sometimes the hardest part of estate planning isn't the legal work, it's the fact that we all like to wait. I want to tell you about two clients, and I've changed their names to protect their identities, but their stories really stuck with me, and I think they might stick with you too. We'll start with Mary. So Mary lived alone in Boston, and she had 5 grown children. She was thoughtful, she had an exact idea of what she wanted for her estate plan. She wanted to leave her home in Georgia to her granddaughter, who actually already lived there, and she wanted to give the rest of her estate to various charities that were important to her. She came to us for help at the end of 2024, we talked about her goals, and she was excited to finally put her plan in writing, but she decided to wait. She wasn't quite ready, she didn't really have everything down to the exact way that she wanted it, so she asked us for a refund, which was totally fine. We said, that's no problem, if you ever need help in the future, just let us know. Then in March, she came back and said, okay, let's do it, let's go forward. We got her documents ready, and when we asked where we could send the draft, she told us that she was actually visiting her daughter in Washington State, and so we sent them there. A few days later, her daughter called us and said Mary had passed away. She never told us that she was actually battling cancer. Her estate plan was never signed, which means that her house won't go to her granddaughter. It'll go to her 5 children, and the rest of her assets will actually go to her children as well, and won't support the charities that she wanted to support. They won't receive anything in this case. And that's all because we ran out of time. Now, let me tell you about another client whose name is Leo. Leo had a wife, children, and had been battling an illness for a while, and we started working with him just about a month ago. The plan was simple: get everything signed and in place, fund his trust so that we can make sure that we avoid probate. We even scheduled a home visit for the signing, and his wife, so that he and his wife wouldn't actually have to travel to our office to make things a little bit easier. Leo had taken a turn for the worse, and his wife had called us and said that he was actually in the hospital. And so she asked if we could actually meet at the hospital on Friday. So she called us on Wednesday, we were going to meet with him on Friday. And we did, and we signed the documents in time. But Leo passed away on Sunday. We had the paperwork, we had everything signed, but there wasn't enough time to actually complete the trust funding, which means that there are some loose ends that we're going to have to sort through. But things that didn't need to be so hard were now hard things for the family to deal with. And these stories are not rare. They actually happen more often than I'd like to think. And they always remind me of something that's important, which is perfection can be the enemy of done. Mary wanted everything done just right. Leo wanted to wait until it was a little bit more convenient. But life doesn't always wait for us to feel ready. If you've been thinking about your estate plan, or helping someone that you love get theirs done, please don't wait for the stars to align. Do it while you still can. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be done. We can always change things to make sure that it is perfect by the time we actually need to use the documents. So I'll leave with this. You should hug your family, tell them that you love them, and if it's time for you to put your wishes in writing, we're here to help. And thanks for watching. If this struck a chord with you, feel free to reach out or share this video with someone who you think needs to hear it. Take care.